hello, hello. Oh boy, what do we have here? Let me make sure I get all this right here, right? Do 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 do. Right? Do 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 do. Oh boy, I tell you. I got one. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Make sure. Hopefully people come back round here. I don't know if they're gonna come back round here. Let's see what we got. You say they throwing salt on the player. I don't know if they gonna what did I do? What did I do right there? So we back. Got that. Got that back up. Yeah. I almost didn't come back. Because I got some other work to do too. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what? It ain't nobody's fault. I guess these people trying to tear a player down. How many people we got up in this thing? I need y'all to share. We got to share. Let people know that we around here. Show enough. Make sure I get that off the screen real quick. Get that. Slide that. Pop that. Excuse me. I need your support. Around here. Hell, we can jump right back into this one right here. I guess I will let this video play again. Then we could start from here. I guess I got it right. Oh, alright. Bam. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and get back into this right here. We have a mother who was killed by her boyfriend in St. Mary's County. Here we go. This is the part 2 because they cut me off, but here we go.
Alasia Milburn was excited about being a mom again. She had a 6-year-old son and a 7-month-old daughter. The St. Mary's County woman was working 2 jobs to provide for them.
She loved taking pictures with them and just the whole. She was a mother. And they loved her.
James Richardson had seen his daughter just a few days before she was killed. They had gone out to dinner and talked. He had no idea her life was in danger.
I was not alarmed in any way that Sunday was going to be the last time I was going to see my baby.
That following Wednesday, October 16th, St. Mary's County deputies say her boyfriend, Kenneth Price of Washington, D.C., shot and killed Alasia in her Lexington Park home. It was just before 11 in the morning in front of their baby daughter.
Initially, they thought that he shot her while she was holding the baby.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out she may have fell on the baby after he shot her.
Deputies pursued Price into Charles County. According to the sheriff's office, Price stopped, got out of the car, got back in, then shot himself. He was later pronounced dead. Alasia's dad says he didn't know she was in a troubled relationship.
I'm just so happy that he didn't turn and shoot that baby.
Richardson is speaking out in hopes of preventing another tragedy. He wants dads to get more involved in their daughters' lives.
He wants dads to get more involved in their daughters' lives. Dads from the beginning has been involved in their daughters' lives. The only thing that we can do is just tell you, bitch, don't choose him. Bitch, don't choose him. We been involved. Guess who ain't listening? Them.
For people to check on loved ones to make sure they're okay. And he wants women to leave if they're in danger.
They don't have to, and they should never have to subject themselves to the wrath of a man just because they have a child by that man.
You a whole daddy. You in your daughter's lives. You was in your daughter's life. For some reason, she didn't know that she had to stay connected to a man or be in a relationship with a man because she has a child. Typically, isn't it the other way around that women have children to try to keep a man? Huh? And then a man feel like, oh, well, I got to be here because of the baby. Huh? You mean to tell me she didn't know that? And then we're not hearing from her mother. So maybe her mother done passed away. Maybe you a single daddy out here. Huh? The mother ain't saying nothing.
Of a man just because they have a child by that man.
Richardson shared this photo of Price and Elijah at their baby shower. Richardson said he had given Price his number and told him to reach out if he ever needed to talk.
You gave Price your phone number. Holla at me if you ever need. Well, why did you have to offer him your phone number? If he needed to talk to you, he could have told his baby mama, let me get your old boy number so I can hit him up real quick. Right.
But that never happened.
He could have picked up the phone and called me.
You right.
I would have went to him and we could have talked, or he could have come to me, we could have talked, or we could have just went somewhere and hung out, walked and talked. He could have done that before he shot my baby.
Richardson is also encouraging men to reach out for help if they need it. He said relatives are taking care of Elijah's 2 children who will one day want to know what happened to their mom.
She didn't deserve this. Her kids don't deserve this.
Darcy Spencer, News 4.
Elijah's dad says that he's thankful for all the community and family support that he's getting right now. Funeral services are scheduled for next Tuesday. The Southern Maryland Center for Family Advocacy offers resources to domestic violence survivors in St. Mary's, Calvert, and Charles counties.
That's what's up. Back it up a smidget. It just said something to us. It just said something that spoke values. He didn't know. He just had done seen his daughter on that Sunday before she got shot. He didn't know that it was going to be the last time that he was going to see his daughter. He said, I hope that fathers be more into like their daughters' lives and stuff like that right there, you know, to kind of coach them and to kind of do the stuff that they do before they go outside. Men been coaching their daughters from the beginning of the time. From the beginning of time, men been coaching their daughters. These women, a lot of them, they want to be whores. Ain't nothing you can do. I done already told y'all, once that monkey get wet and that meat get hard, our parenting is damn near over. But I want y'all to hear something else.
Happened.
He could have picked up the phone and called me. I would have went to him and we could have talked, or he could have come to me, we could have talked.
It wasn't nothing for him to talk to you about. Remember, he knocked her off and himself. I can almost think that one or both of them children was not his. She was 25 with a 6-year-old.
Or we could have just went somewhere and hung out, walked and talked. He could have done that before he shot my baby.
The only time that they go to listening is when they get in their late 30s and they done been ran through and done had all of the children and now they bad body and people they really not checking for that woman. Now they want to take the advice of the people before the destruction had done told them. Now they want to be more cautious with the men that they pick now.
Richardson is also encouraging men to reach out for help if they need it. He said relatives are taking care of Elijah's 2 children who will one day want to know.
This was his baby, right? This is his daughter. This is his baby. Relatives have her 2 children. Why he ain't got his 2 grandbabies? Seemed to me like him and his daughter was tight, right? No, maybe no. Of course, there's some things that we don't know about, but why is 2 relative, unless it's her mother? What 2 relatives got her children and the dad ain't got the children?
and to reach out for help if they need it. He said relatives are taking care of Elijah's 2 children who will one day want to know what happened to their mom.
And then I want to point this right here out too, because they said that, look at this house. This is a house. She's 25 with 2 children. She's not renting this house. She has not bought this house. In my mind, she lived with somebody. Maybe her mother.
Of Washington, D.C., deputies say her boyfriend, Kenneth Price of Washington, D.C., shot and killed Elijah in her Lexington Park home.
In her Lexington Park home. How many of y'all believe that she lived at that place herself? Maybe. Maybe. I doubt it, though.
It was just before 11 in the morning in front of their baby daughter.
In front of their baby daughter. Again, so why would a player shoot his little la-la, shoot his baby mama at that? It had to be some type of infidelity, or the child is not his. Or she done gave him like an STD or something like that right now. I cannot wait until we get an update, because there's so much missing from this story. We just be want to feel sorry for the dead and all that. I be wanting to know the doggone story. What the hell happened? I don't feel sorry for nobody. Tell me what happened. I need the whole story, not half the story. You say that's the daddy's house, and that's what I was thinking too. That is the daddy's house, and she lived with her daddy. The reason that I'm pointing out that 2 children living with somebody, you shouldn't have had the 7-month-old. But again, I'm kind of pretty sure that the daddy should have been kind of disappointed that she even had the 6-year-old. So I'm kind of sure that he probably had to talk. Okay, you messed up. You had this one. Let's not mess up again. Let's try to, get your life together and build some things up before you decide to produce another child and stuff like that right there. So I'm pretty sure that he gave the talk, because he looked like one of them daddies who had then gave the talk. Don't ruin your life with kids and a man and all that fly stuff right there. She ain't listen, Pops. This is what they do. They don't listen. Moving right along. I ain't gonna get much over you. Sure enough. They don't listen. Now what is this? Why is all these taking a hard time? Oh, a long time. I got him. I got her. Ooh, she ugly. Well, she's just not attractive. She's not ugly. We don't call people ugly. No. Now I'm trying to get my stuff back up because everything crashed. Hold on. They just cut me off for no reason. I ain't do nothing to YouTube. This is a shame. We need some more people, y'all. We need some more thumbs ups. We need some more peoples. Okay, we did that one right there. I'm just trying to cut some things out the way. I'll save that for later. What else we got going on here? Listen, man, if y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on, what is that thing called? Twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I do need the support around there. I need your support around here. Let me get a refresh. Let me pull this thing on up. Shout out to Jay for the $3 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I really, really do. Yeah, it was somebody who was ugly up on my screen, but you can't call them ugly. You got to call them unattractive to me. Something like that right there. We have a community who is remembering a woman, because a woman was shot and killed in Capitol Hill. Look at this beautiful baby. Look at that beautiful baby. Let's say a amazing person. She was an amazing person and a caring mother.
We are learning more about a young Seattle mother gunned down in a busy nightlife area of Capitol Hill over the weekend. Her death was followed by yet another shooting at a memorial held for her less than 24 hours later in the same exact location. King 5's Maddie White joining us now. Maddie, those two other people were hurt in that second shooting. How are they doing tonight?
Jessica, yeah, 25 and 29-year-old were hurt, and police told me they're expected to survive. But tonight, without a suspect in custody, they're also working to piece together whether the gunman who shot them is the same gunman who killed Brianna Simmons here the night before.
Officers attempted aid, but unfortunately she passed.
Brianna Simmons died in the initial shooting early Saturday morning on 11th Avenue near Union Street. I spoke to her mother tonight, who wished to remain anonymous. She said she has no idea why someone would kill Simmons. She told us, quote, "I love my daughter, and she was an amazing person that didn't deserve what happened to her. Everyone who knows her says the same thing. I just want justice for my daughter." Simmons was a Kent Lake High School graduate and had a 4-year-old child who was now staying with Grandma. She told us that Simmons supported so many people. She cooked for teen moms, single women, and loved taking walks with her daughter.
Do you see how much support that single women get? Single moms get? Y'all see? There's a whole bunch of support, whether it's organizations, whether it's 501c3s, whether it's the government, whether it's other women in the community. All of this support for single mothers. Aww.
Loved taking walks with her daughter. Her mother says all she knew is that Simmons went out with friends Friday night in Capitol Hill after she got off work at Lumen Field. Police say she was shot multiple times on a street just south of Cal Anderson Park. Simmons' mother said her brother held the memorial for her at the scene of the crime. The family is shocked and disturbed that 2 others were shot at that vigil.
There was a vigil at that location for the female that passed.
Seattle police told us investigators are busy
Cooperating to see if, during the course of their investigation, see if they were connected in any way.
The department continues to ask for your help in finding a suspect.
That's a big plus, to work with the community to solve cases like this, especially horrific cases like this.
And when it comes to shootings and shots fired, SBD data shows a significant uptick in the Capitol Hill neighborhood this year versus in all of last year. The data also shows a spike just in the last couple of months there on Cap Hill, as indicated by this rising blue line on this line graph here. In studio, I'm Maddie White. Jessica, back to you.
You say, Willie,
We are learning more about a young...
Willie, that's where all the LGBTQ clubs and they selling that good around there too. Oh man, hashtag gay barhood strikes again. Got to be more careful. Oh man, that little baby done lost her life out here in these streets, and then they done shot 2 other people out here. That baby was a good mama. Was a good mama, and she did not deserve it. She be cooking plates and shit like that right there for all the other single mamas. Got it. That's what's up. Come together as a community. It takes a community. It takes a community. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I gotta click back on all these doggone things because they done took a player down. Let me click on that one, click on that one, click on this one, click on that one. Then maybe they'll go to popping up. Nope. He missing. Nope. She missing. Faith leaders. Talking about that monkey. Any kind of accident. Hold on. Because they done throw me out. Oh, got one. Bam, got one for you. Sure enough, do. We got a Vic. Oh, we got a real victim right here. Let me go and put it up on the screen for you. Hold on. All right. We got a real victim. Old player done fell short of glory. Y'all players better pay attention to this story because it may happen to you. We have a survivor who is speaking out. A victim speaks out after surviving an alleged kidnapping and murder plot. Y'all gonna stop trusting these females. Here we go.
And is sharing his story after surviving an alleged plot to kidnap and kill him.
The suspects in the case, a woman he was having an affair with, and her husband. Matt Doherty has all the details of how the alleged plot unfolded up until the moment shots were fired. Matt.
They tried to show us her booty. Look.
Fired. Matt.
Okay.
And the man that we met with asked that we not show his face or use his name. However, his bullet wounds tell much of the story. At 9 o'clock on Saturday night, prosecutors say 35-year-old Hana Alalaimi told the 36-year-old man she'd been cheating with to go to this Chick-fil-A on Westheimer near Fondren.
You mean a Muslim woman is cheating? You is lying to me? Hell, she may not be from around here.
To go to this Chick-fil-A on Westheimer near Fondren. Prosecutors say the man never knew she'd also brought her husband along with her, 48-year-old Uber driver Omar Bishtawi.
Do y'all even understand this right here? She's Muslim going to a Chick-fil-A to meet up. A Chick-fil-A is like a Christian spot, ain't it? It's ran with Christian values. Christian values. Yeah. They don't open on Sundays. Go ahead.
After he pulled into the parking lot, the victim allegedly got into Hana's vehicle. She was in the driver's seat.
Me hace seña que vaya con ella. Entonces yo le digo que no así por el vidrio, que no. Entonces ella retrocede.
The man we met with tonight tells us he told Hana he had to work and wasn't able to go anywhere with her. He says she insisted and he complied.
She insisted that you come. He said, I gotta work, I can't show up. I can't do that right there for you. You got to come, I'm gonna give you some.
To work and wasn't able to go anywhere with her. He says she insisted and he complied.
We can do it in the car.
He says she was being friendly and he didn't see anything suspicious. But soon after that, he realized he was being kidnapped.
Your husband jumped out from under a curtain that was in the back seat of the vehicle.
The husband jumped up like Jack in the Box.
Complaining witness in a chokehold and pressed a firearm against the complaining witness's head.
I got to back it up because I did stop him. Say it again, pimp.
It was in the back seat of the vehicle.
Being kidnapped.
Your husband jumped out from under a curtain that was in the back seat of the vehicle, put the complaining witness in a chokehold, and pressed a firearm against the complaining witness's head. The complaining witness tried to get away, and your husband shot the complaining witness 2 times.
Y la puerta, gracias a Dios, abre. Y en lo que él ve, él me levanta, él me tiene así.
And even though he'd been shot twice, he managed to escape.
The suspects did drive a short way down the road, and they called us, and they surrendered.
Tonight, we got to see where the man was shot when he showed us his wounds. One in his thigh, the other in his right foot.
You can tell that we really don't be paying attention because he got into a back seat and we is not looking behind us. Why? Because this person have gained our trust. He trusted her. So he didn't even check the back seat. No.
He says he still can't feel anything on part of his leg beneath his knee. 3 months ago, the man says he called off the affair he'd been having with Hana, whom he'd met at the apartment complex where he used to live.
Oh, so you stopped hunching her. You wanted to separate? That baby done got the side dude jumped on.
When he says things were getting toxic. After that, he says she wouldn't leave him alone and showed up at his new apartment.
Now listen. Word in the street has always been our Muslim women is just so docile and you know what I'm saying? They is real feminine and they is like the best women on the planet and all that shit. I don't give a damn what your religion is. You got a monkey. Y'all better stop that right there because she have on a hijab. No. I don't care if she on a job or off a job, but she have on a hijab. We believe that these babies is just as pleasant and all that shit. These be the biggest hoes too.
Anna, whom he'd met at the apartment complex where he used to live, when he says things were getting toxic. After that, he says she wouldn't leave him alone and showed up at his new apartment.
That baby want multiple husbands. I like that.
What's weighing on his mind tonight is his fear the couple might come back.
Y me agarra con su mano izquierda, me agarra así, y lo que me dice, tú te burlaste de ella.
Among the things he says he was told while he was in a chokehold by Hana's husband is that he had to die because he had dishonored her.
You see how stupid that is? The husband told the side dude, you have to die because you dishonored her. But the bitch still get to live. What is wrong with us?
He was told while he was in a chokehold by Hana's husband is that he had to die because he had dishonored her.
What if the side dude wasn't Muslim. So he don't care about your honor code or none of that fly shit right there. But she dishonored herself.
He says he was told while he was in a chokehold by Hannah's husband is that he had to die because he had dishonored her.
But the bitch gonna live. Now you as the husband going to jail. The wife, she gonna get a slap on the wrist because she didn't physically harm him, but she helped set him up. So the husband will get more time than the woman, and then the woman will get out and she'll still be married, but the husband will still be in jail, and she'll be able to fang dangle with whoever she want to fang dangle with. She can go to the mosque and find her a whole nother man. Yeah. While your dumb ass in jail. Because you dishonored her.
The husband is being held on bonds totaling $200,000. His wife on bonds totaling $150,000. If they're released, they are not allowed to be anywhere near the victim.
The man get a $200,000. Man get $200,000 bond.
His wife on bonds totaling $150,000.
$150,000. Why wouldn't we give the person who set it up a higher bond? The person who set up people should get charged the most and have the highest bonds, because things would have not been able to go in place if it wasn't for the person who set it up. These events would have never happened if it wasn't for her. See, the husband could have not made it happen with him. It took the wife to get this here to happen. So she need to be charged more and have a higher bond. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much, hold you. We just play too much in society. I keep trying to tell y'all, we is more important than women. Trying to tell y'all now. We is the prize. Well, that one. Am I done? How many people do we got in the bit? Let me get a refresh. Because it had to knock the zone down. We had 83 thumbs ups. Should be higher than that, but who am I? Because they did knock a player down. They knocked the player down. Damn it, they knocked the win at me. They sure enough did. But don't worry. We have another one. If y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I do need your support. We have 83 thumbs up. Can we get over 100? Listen, we have thumbs up. We have the share button. We have PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. We have all that fly stuff right there. I need your support. They knocked me down out here. I got back up. I need your support. You say a plot twist. Say she's knocked up. Ooh, she might be pregnant. And if I'm not mistaken, as a Muslim, you're not supposed to get an abortion, right? Let me see. Can a Muslim get an abortion? According to the 12 verse, the hell is the 12 verse? There is a consensus amongst the something that abortion is allowed only when it is medically proven that the life of the mother is in danger. Is this? That's not. Oh, all right. So it's Islam and abortion. Other than that, before or after 120 days, abortion is forbidden no matter the circumstances, such as problems with the fetus or poverty, etc. Oh, so the abortion is only okay before or after 120 days? Oh, no. Say other than that, before or after 120 days, abortion is also forbidden. Also, after 120 days, y'all can't get no. That shit didn't really answer. Damn it. Is abortion allowed in Islam before 120 days? Say all schools of Muslims law except that abortion is permitted if continuing the pregnancy would put a mother's life in danger. Oh, so if the mother's life ain't in danger, then you can't have no abortion, according to Muslims law. We have a Lawrence man who was found dead. Wait, a man? No, a Lawrence mom who was found dead. And they say that she made a sign of a cross before entering the neighbor's apartment. Here we go.
County tonight, no bail for a man charged in connection with the death of a mother from Lawrence. Yesterday at 5, we told you she was missing, and sadly hours later learned her body had been found in
that beautiful baby right there.
Haverhill. Austin 25 News reporter Bob Ward is live outside of Lawrence District Court tonight, and Bob, surveillance cameras and cell phone data played a major role in this case.
Cell phone data.
Mark, we heard some very disturbing details about this case in court today. The victim described as a very personable, friendly mother of 2, and now her next-door neighbor is charged in connection with her death. 35-year-old Christian Montero arraigned in Lawrence District Court in the case of Carol Flaz-Burgo, a 37-year-old Lawrence mother of 2, found dead in a Haverhill Park Tuesday afternoon. She had been missing since Saturday morning. The 2 lived in the same apartment building. A prosecutor said a hallway surveillance camera recorded the victim's final moments as she entered the suspect's apartment.
You say, now, Willie, this one is cute. Say, you got this one right.
When officers observed Ms. Burgos walking into the apartment, she appeared to be texting, making the sign of a cross when she entered.
Authorities say
what they got to do with anything. She's texting, making the sign of a cross while texting. You can text and make a sign of a cross. Oh, so I guess you got space, then number, then space, then go to the next sign. Maybe.
The victim was never seen leaving that apartment. However, the same hallway camera recorded the suspect.
They did, however, observe about 2 hours later the defendant, Christian Montero, to be leaving the apartment complex with a wagon, a beach cart that appeared to be filled with clothes.
At the time Montero pulled the wagon filled with clothes, investigators say the victim's cell phone moved. It was pinged in the Haverhill area. A Mass State Police canine found Carol Flaz-Burgo buried beneath a pile of leaves in a Haverhill Park. Christian Montero is charged with giving false information to investigators. They said he lied about going to a Lawrence barber shop after he left the apartment. City surveillance cameras, authorities say, reveal he was never there.
I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I'm like, what was the reason? So we don't know yet.
Yep, you're right. You say it's always the fine ones. Crazy as hell.
It's touched everybody. You know, she's a mother. So everybody was hoping to include the police department. They wanted to bring this to a happy ending. But at the very minimum, we find ourselves being able to bring them
that's a nice pick right
justice.
Now. She looked like she had the gun.
Well, right now, the suspect is only charged with misleading investigators, but that could change. The district attorney said last night that the charge here could be upgraded to murder. Right now, the suspect is ordered held without bail. He's due back here in court next week for a dangerousness hearing. Reporting live from Lawrence tonight, I'm Bob.
Going back to court for a dangerousness hearing. Never heard of those or that before. So that's something new out here in these streets. Hey, man. Got to be careful. Did I do this one? We got another one. I'm going to say that one right there, too. Okay, we did this. Put a little line, a little bit right there. I don't trust this. Nothing. Okay, and that's for later on. So, got that. So, I got this. Okay, let me get rid of that. Just did that. We not going to do that because she is not attractive. We can do this. We can do this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all good people go ahead and get on from around here. Listen, shout out to Saucy Drippings for the $3 cash out. We say keep that energy up, Gemini. Keep macking. Much love. I appreciate that right there. For real, dog. For real, dog. Look here. We got a situation. We got a situ. Good little situation. This may be the fourth one. Hold on. I think it may be the fourth one right here. Let me go ahead on and make sure. Grab that right there. Got it. Bam. We have a woman who was shot and killed by her ex-boyfriend. Domestic love. Her ex-boyfriend doing a cancer awareness walk in Memphis. That baby was walking for cancer and got killed. Got to be more careful.
Killed tonight related to the case of a man in jail. as deputies say he killed his ex-girlfriend as she walked back to her car at Shelby Farms. Investigators say this happened after a breast cancer awareness event. Jackson Hopper, you see him there, is charged with first-degree murder after deputies say he shot his ex multiple times in front of many others. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre explains tonight how advocates are using this tragedy to remind folks of the dangers of abuse.
The day after investigators say a man shot his ex-girlfriend to death at Shelby Farms Park, the CEO of Beauty Beyond the Scars, Ponya Dotson, is honoring an angel.
It's another senseless crime, and I call them our fallen angels. We now have another fallen angel. Age 22, she hasn't even begun to see life, to live life, and her life is gone.
Sure, age 22, you ain't even begin to live life. What do you mean, girl? We got 22-year-old millionaires out here in the doggone street. What do you mean?
Shelby County deputies identified the victim as 22-year-old Ellie Young and 26-year-old Jackson Hopper.
That 22-year-old Ellie Young was in college. That baby living. I don't know what y'all be talking about. Go ahead.
As the suspect. An affidavit explains Hopper waited for Young to return to her car after the Making Strides breast cancer awareness walk at Shelby Farms Saturday. When she got to her Jeep, investigators say Hopper shot and killed her. They say he drove off and later took law enforcement on a chase, ending in Dyer County.
So, let me ask y'all a question. At what age do we start living?
This is why we're so loud about it, because when it comes to domestic violence, it's not spoken of nearly enough.
Yes, it is. It gets spoken about every single day. Guess who's not listening? Domestic love gets spoken about every single day. Guess who is not taking heed? And guess who keeps finding themselves making their own decisions, finding themselves getting into a domestic love relationship every day? Women. And it's spoke of every single day.
It's not. And so many people are in it and don't understand or know what they can do to get out, and to know that there's other resources. And when I heard this, it did something to me.
You say the people who is in domestic love relationships, they don't know how to get out. You want to know what's crazy? If a person is in a domestic love relationship and you set their house on fire, they get out. They know how to get out of that, right? Simple. Let's go outside because the house on fire. Again, if I slap you, you know how to call the police. If I rob you, you know how to call the police. If I kill somebody in your family and you know that it's me, you know how to call the police. For some reason, women in these domestic love relationships don't know how to get out of these domestic love relationships. So they are not as intelligent as society wants us to believe. They are not as smart as society wants us to believe. Right? Or is it just they love domestic love relationships? Like I've been telling y'all. Huh?
Spoken of nearly enough. It's not. And so many people are in it and don't understand or know what they can do to get out, and to know that there's other resources. And when I heard this, it did something to me.
And why do we need resources to separate from somebody? You say you get out the same way you came in. You walk out like you walked in. It's so simple. They make it sound so difficult when it comes to women.
To say they spoke to Young's family on the scene, who told them she recently ended a relationship with Hopper.
Of course.
According to several.
She broke up, 22 years old. Girl, you don't take that little young monkey nothing to know. Hell no, you do not remove that little young monkey from a player life. Say Willie, leave them alone. They don't have 911 on their phones. You right.
Sources, Young and Hopper both attended UT Martin. Friends of Young told me she began medical school in August with the dream of becoming a doctor.
So they both go to the same school. So they both in the college thing. Damn.
Dream of becoming a doctor. A dream cut short by domestic violence.
Well, I'm praying for her family. I'm praying for her friends. I'm praying for her surroundings, because...
What do you pray that God do? What do you pray that God do when you're praying for her friends and family?
It shouldn't have happened.
In Memphis, Jeremy Pierre, Fox 13 News.
She wanted to separate. Keep trying to tell y'all, you broken up with somebody, but that person have not broken up with you. I keep trying to tell y'all, it ain't what you think. It ain't what you think. These breakups, you wouldn't have to go through breakups as much as we go through breakups if you just choose better than we choose them. You will still have breakups, but not as many if we choose better than what we're choosing. It ain't that difficult. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Keep trying to tell y'all, boy. Told y'all, ladies. Y'all gonna lose y'all life at a record number this year. I'm trying to help. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news around here in these streets. Hold on. I didn't even open up a thing. Hold up. I gotta get my thing prepared for me to leave from around here. Grab that. Do that, because I got to stop it right there. Get that there together. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness round here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. They told me down, but I had to stand strong and come right on back round here and finish out the show. I appreciate y'all who had done came on back, and for those of you who did not come back and will watch it on the replay, I really do appreciate y'all, man. Just make sure that y'all out here sharing, because I do need your support. Y'all please remember to go around to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. I need your support out here in these doggone street. Y'all please remember to also go to the Willie Williams Show, the 3 channel, and watch the standalone video that I be putting up, and the WillieWilliamsShow.com. That's the website. That's where everything at. I appreciate y'all. You say, Willie, you owe us 5 minutes. I ain't even much got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else that I'm going to do now. I got to save stuff for later on. So I ain't got to be searching for stuff when it's time to do that doggone show. You say you can't keep a black woman down. Sure enough can't. Listen, man, y'all have a good one. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm out of here, man.